Oh,
Went dark.
we'll touch the screen. Okay. So we have a beautiful 2004 Newmar Mountain Aire 4018. This is a 40-foot motorhome. It has a Cummins 400 horsepower ISL diesel engine in the back. Has a generator in the front. Let's do a walk around. I'll show you all the features here. So on the front, you've got your remote control heated mirrors. You've got your headlights. We have a keyless entry here. This can be reprogrammed so you have special security codes. And the tires are Toyo 22.5. They're all brand new. They were put on in 2023. Well, they're not brand new. So let's go down and look at the basement. So starting in the first bay here, you have a very large storage area. And right here we have a broad that goes on the front of the motorhome when it's being driven, so it can protect the front fiberglass. You also have a power outlet up here that's available. You have a full width pass-through slide here. You don't have to do that. Just stay back there and just show it when I open it up, okay? Yeah. This is a really nice feature here that comes with this motorhome. This is a fridge freezer. It's a Norcold. It runs on 12 volt or 120. You can see it's nice and clean. And you can set this for whatever temperature you want. It can either be a freezer or you can keep your beer cold. It can be a refrigerator. Doesn't matter if you're plugged in or you're running on house battery. Right here we have a pull-out tray. Gives you a lot of storage here underneath the frame rails. These are all the hookups for the tow bar to tow your car behind the motorhome. You have a place here to put your tools, your cans of WD-40 or whatever. Back here we have, right here we have a pure sine wave inverter, 3,000 watts, and it will run a number of items in the coach. It works fine with computers and monitors and TVs. And here you have all your batteries. Back here we have the Roadmaster tow bar, and we have here a air fitting that is for an Air Force One air braking system that you hook up to your Toad. This is a 10,000 pound capacity tow bar, or trailer hitch. The Cummins ISL 8.9 400 horsepower turbocharged diesel, probably the single most popular and common diesel engine on the road today on over-the-road trucks and motorhomes. This one is pre-def, so it has really no emission controls. It doesn't have a diesel particulate filter. It just has EGR. This is a side radiator, so you can see you have access to your transmission oil, your engine oil, your dipstick, your hydraulic fluid for all the hydraulic systems, all of your belts, your coolant. Everything's in here that you need. Air filters up there. And all of these get serviced and changed every year. We have two rear view cameras. This one, for example, is just for backing up, and it has grid lines that show you distance when you're backing up. Walking around here, see we have the side radiator, which is really a valuable feature on higher end coaches so that radiators don't have to be removed to do any service on the engine. We have here the power bay, and we have a 50 amp power cord, and we have a power cord reel that goes power out and power back in. This is your wet bay. In the wet bay we have a retractable cord reel for the freshwater fill or city water hookup. have a whole house filter that has a renewable cartridge in it. You have a hose tap here that runs off the house water. You have a black tank flush, which really helps clean the black tank. You have your selector switch here for city water or tank fill. You have your drains down here for the black and the gray tank valves here. And you have your low point drains. You have a shower here. That's the shower head over there. So you can have hot or cold water shower. And you have also this system here is, if you want to winterize the coach with antifreeze, you simply put this in the jug of antifreeze. You open these valves, turn on the water pump, and it will pull the antifreeze out of the tank and circulate it through the fresh water system. Up here you have a switch for the water pump, and up here you have a thermostat for the basement blower for the furnace. So you can set this at a temperature where the furnace will come on and it'll blow hot air down here on the fresh water tank so that you don't need to winterize it in deep cold weather. And since that runs off diesel, even if you're trapped somewhere snowbound because you have a 150-gallon tank of diesel, it'd be hard for you to run out. The AquaHot system is here. Before they changed their name from HydroHot to AquaHot. This gets serviced every year. It works really well for continuous hot water and also for the furnace inside. Other half of the pass-through is right here. Now that's locked, so I got to get a key. So on this side we have another pull-out tray. Looks like we need a new strut over there. So we have another pull-out tray here for storage. We have a lot of this fabric material from the previous owner. We don't use it, but we thought we'd include it. Have a step there. We have some jack blocks. Another storage location here with and here you have 32-gallon propane tank. Propane is for the refrigerator when you're not on shore power or generator, and for the 3-burner cooktop inside. And finally up here, you have all of your chassis fuses and a little bit more storage. This is a Freightliner chassis, XC chassis. So up above you've got big window awning here. You've got your 2 slides, of course. And on the other side we have our patio awning, our door awning, and awning over the bedroom window. So let's go inside. So let's start out with the driving position over here. You see we have a real nice cockpit here for the driver. I'll slide this seat back now. We push it all the way forward to move the slides in and out. So you have a pedal down here that lets you tilt and telescope the wheel in and out. You've got your gauges here, parking brake over here. This is a tire pressure monitoring system. You can add units onto it so you can monitor the tire pressures in your tow vehicle as well. We have the rear view camera monitor here, smart wheel with your controls for cruise control, windshield washer wipers. Over here you have, can you get over here? You've got your HWH leveling system, hydraulic leveling system here, Allison 3000 transmission controls here. Got controls here for the electric visor and shade on the passenger or the driver's window. You can move the pedals back and forth electrically with this switch. You have a 2-speed true engine brake here that provides a tremendous amount of braking force when you're going down mountain grades or just slowing down on the freeway. And then over here you got your CB radio, you've got your lousy Pioneer radio, switches for your, okay, thank you for that. We've got your air horn, your generator start here, courtesy lights, you've got your step cover that comes up when you're traveling, and down here you have your dash air conditioning and heating system, your door lock. That pretty much covers all of this stuff here. And then these seats are both 8-way adjustable. They're heated and they have electric lumbar support that you can add, or you can inflate or deflate. What?
Footrest.
Footped?
Footrest.
Oh, and the passenger seat has an electric footrest that comes out like that. So your whoever your passenger is, boy, girl, husband, wife, male, female, doesn't matter, you can relax up here. And both of these seats now swivel around to face inward. So when you're camping, you have seating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, plus you've got 4 chairs for the dinette. So back here you've got these, we replaced the couch that was here, that was a jackknife sofa that turned into a bed. It wasn't a very comfortable couch. So instead we took that out and we put in these 2 residential zero clearance recliners. So you can get a nice comfortable seating here. And you can sit here and you can adjust and watch the TV back there, which we'll get to. We have your diner here, your dinette, and this comes out. There's a leaf that goes in, so you can seat 4 people here easily. We've done that. And there are 2 extra folding chairs. Right now they're on the bed, but they can go down in the basement. We have a number of service records here. I've kept all the records since we bought the coach in early 2023, and the former owner kept records from 2015. We have your solid surface countertop, dual sink here with a sprayer and a water dispenser with its own filter. We have a lot of storage. You have your VIN number there, as well as your paint codes on the door. You have your carry capacity here, so you can see that when the coach was built, empty, no fuel or water in it. It weighed 28,844, and the capacity is 34,000. So it had a capacity of 3,756 pounds of storage after you fill up the water and propane tanks and put 2 people in it. You've got access to these compartments from both sides. So I can open this door here, and it makes. Okay, I have no idea what that was.
Okay, and then down here.
We have storage under here. Some spare parts in there. Fire extinguisher. Another fire extinguisher by the passenger door. We've got more storage under here. And lots and lots of storage up here with these compartments. Notice this is real solid cherry wood. This isn't laminate or plywood. This is the real deal, real workmanship. You've got storage above the TV, large flat screen Vizio TV here, and storage down below, along with a bunch of remotes. I have no idea what they work. And then one thing I forgot to show. Up here we have our main control panel. So you have your thermostat for the furnace and the 2 rooftop heat pump air conditioning units. You have your tanks here, shows all your tanks. You have your salesman switch here where you can disconnect. You can read the voltage off the batteries. You've got your block heater switch, your water pump switch, security lights outside, external step and LP switches here, switches for the furnace and the diesel burner for hot water, as well as the control for the inverter charger here, so you can see what your charge level is. You can turn the inverter on. There's some audio visual gear here that we've never used. It came with the coach. It's up to you to figure out how to get it to hook up. So let's go back to the kitchen some more, and we've talked about the sink. So we have a little pull-out thing here. Have a little sink sponge holder there. We've got some drawers with a pull-out for your silverware. Really great workmanship on that piece. I just want to point that out. More storage in here. Storage here for your kitchen utensils. And this is a 3-burner propane cooktop. It just auto ignition. Just comes right on, so it gets nice and hot. And then you have a convection microwave here. Let me turn the inverter on and then that'll come on. Okay. So this can run off the inverter. And inside you have a microwave, typical turntable microwave, but it's also a convection oven. So you can bake things in here, you can cook things in here, and you have a fan down here for the, needs to know what time it is. Okay, there you go. You can turn a fan on over the cooktop, and you can turn on a light, high, low, etc. Over here we have a Norcold dual fuel 4-door refrigerator. It's currently off because the coach is in storage right now. But this has an ice maker, so it makes a great deal of ice. It's done in there. It does really well. And the freezer gets very cold. The refrigerator gets very cold. It'll get down to 34 degrees, no problem. And this runs on propane when you are disconnected from any kind of AC power, or it runs automatically on AC when you are connected to shore power or running the generator. And we have another pretty large sort of a cave down underneath the fridge. You've got a furnace heater output here for the hydronic heating system. I think there's 3 zones. Okay, coming back to the bathroom. We have the toilet room here. We have a very nice electric toilet. That's a Thetford Area 2. We have storage here. And then coming around here, you see we've got a medicine cabinet and a sink. Overhead, you've got a fan with a thermostatic fan control. And there's another one of those in the kitchen. So these have the rain sensor on them, which if it rains, supposedly it'll close the hatch and turn off the fan. I've never had occasion to test that. We have a very large shower here with a folding shower seat and a second water saver head here. This is one of these ones that injects air into it, so you get more feeling of water pressure with using less water. And you got a skylight overhead there. It's in good shape. And of course this shower seat. We have a pantry here with we added these rechargeable lights in here. It's a nice roomy pantry. And you have sliding pocket door here for the bedroom, as well as a pocket door up forward there for the bathroom. Okay, here's the bedroom. We have a king-size bed, a nice mattress on it. You've got a lot of storage up in these compartments here. Just sort of continuous storage over the bed, very deep, big compartments. You've got AC outlets on both sides of the bed if you need a CPAP or something like that. Coming around here to the closet, we've got a cedar lined closet. Turn on the light, and there is a safe down in the bottom of the closet there. You can barely see. Sliding glass doors here. And then some shelves back in here. You can put stuff. This is obviously how you get at the engine down here. Coming up here. So coming up here, the stock TV, which was a big CRT model, was replaced with a flat screen Vizio TV, which is on a swivel so you can see it from the bed if that's something you want. And then behind it, there's big open space now of storage. That's some sort of mattress cover or something in there. This is a nice feature on any RV, which is a washer dryer. This is a Splendid 2100 combo unit. It works perfectly. It will wash a small load. I wouldn't say it'll wash a blanket, full-size, king-size blanket, but it'll definitely wash your clothes and get them dry. And then there's another large storage space way down in here. I believe there's a light in there somewhere. And kind of like on a boat, there's little nooks and crannies of storage everywhere. Like there we have your main and sub panels here for the AC power supply. And then over here, okay, we got medicine chest here. Nice and roomy. Delta faucet here, and then large storage down here. It's good for storing all your laundry goods. And finally, you have some, lift this up. Why isn't that staying up? Doesn't like those chairs, that's why. So you have your house books in there, all your house manuals, and some storage under the bed, and way up in there you have some what's called auto socks or snow socks. There, you can use those when you need to use chains. Yeah, storage under there. And that is the inside of this beautiful motorhome. Hey, I forgot something. Here's the generator. You pull out the front slide, and it's an Onan Cummins 7.5 kilowatt generator. Basically, when it's running, it will power everything. You can see it has 519 hours on it, but you can also see there's a sticker that says in 2015 they replaced the Hobbs meter, so it's really about 580 hours total. Down here on the right, you can see the container for the windshield washer fluid. Yeah, come on, there you go, right there. And over here on the other side, the passenger side, there's your hydraulic jack pumps and also your HWH control unit. This is a real nice motorhome. We upgraded the shocks and the suspension components. It drives really, really nice. It doesn't get blown around on the road when trucks go by on a 2-lane highway at 70 miles an hour. Real nice motorhome.